Hi guys, welcome to Simproved, Try Speaking here, and this time I have this cool micro cube for you because I already did another build called the micro home, which has the concept of how much space does your sim really need to be happy in their lives, and is it really necessary to have like really big villas and everything. So I decided to make houses that are as small as possible but usable, so it has to have a kitchen, a bathroom and a small living room and of course a bed, which this one has, and it's a cube form. This time it's 6 tiles by 6 tiles, so a total of 36 tiles, and everything is absolutely usable and it doesn't even look cramped. And I just love these architectural experiments in The Sims 4. And it's really cool. I also tested it with the sim, and the sim could reach everywhere and could sleep and nothing was in its way, so it is really a usable sim house. And it's not only like just a, how do you call that, like a test house or like a prototype. It's really usable in the Sims game. So yeah, I hope you like it. So I decided to go with a more individual look this time, because the last one was a very big open space, so the living room, the kitchen and the sleeping area were like one big room. It's the same here, but I divided it up a little bit, so the sim this time has more privacy, or your two sims, because there's actually a real king-size bed in there. So the kitchen had to be white, of course, because white and lighter colors make the room look bigger, but I still definitely wanted to use this dark wood paneling on the floor and the lighter brown paneling on the wall as a wallpaper, because I just think it looks so modern and gives it like more of a little pod look, and also a more modern, fast forward vibe, I would say. So I really wanted to do this. So as you can see, the bed is like sectioned off with another wall there, and from the bed your sim can watch TV and also read some books, because I put a bookshelf there as well. And yeah, I hope you like it. I think that was like a really clever move. And after that, and sometime soon, you will see that I used a little trick, because I still thought it's a little bit unrealistic when they have like friends over, they can see into the sleeping corner, and I wanted it to look a little bit more separated, so I used curtains to separate it as well, because Sims can apparently walk through curtains. And yeah, there you can see it, and yeah, it works. So they can go through the curtains, and if they have like friends over and they want to have like their privacy and they don't want the other Sims to know how their bed looks like or something, they can just close the curtains and have some more privacy. And yeah, I really thought this is like a pretty clever idea, and I would definitely do this when I would live in such a micro home, and I really thought this is pretty cool. So in the end, because these micro homes always lack some privacy, because I use like a lot of bigger windows, and this time I just thought, okay, so I have to put some more curtains in there. So there are like a lot of curtains, so they can close them and nobody can look inside, because it looks like a little glass house. So I don't want it to give like the privacy problem there. So your sim will have like enough privacy, even though they don't care in the game, but I just wanted it to be a little bit more realistic. I also went over the budget, so this is not a starter home, I'm sorry. But I really wanted to be as exact and realistic as possible here, so I had to go over the budget. I think it's about 100,000 simoleons. But for this they have like a really cool micro home, and they have a lovely veranda, and they have a pool. So this is a micro home with a little pool. I really thought this is cool, because since it is like in Oasis Springs in this desert dry world, I thought a pool would be definitely necessary. I really like this home, and of course I hope you like it too. So if you have any more suggestions what could have been done better, please write them in the comments. As always, I will try to answer your comments and to implement your ideas in the next builds I will be doing. So this is in a new micro home series that I'm doing, so there will be some more in the future. And there you can see me testing everything with my sim. And yeah, he could reach everything, he could sit everywhere, he could watch TV, cook and take a shower, so everything works just fine. And yeah, I was really proud about it. In the end, there still wasn't enough privacy, so I decided to make this very big veranda or patio or something, I don't know how it's pronounced, around it. So there is room for expansion, and if you play with it and you get like a child or just want like a bigger living room, you can easily expand it by just, you know, picking the room and then just dragging it to one side so it gets bigger, because the build mode in The Sims 4 is pretty easy now. Yeah, I really like it. So you can easily change like the look of this house, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a micro home, but this was like the main idea of it, so I hope you like it. I really like the veranda, and I used these cool shelves as a maybe like some shutters. That was like the idea of it, so they can close these to have like sectioning walls or bigger sectioning walls, maybe when it's windy or there's like a sandstorm, or when they want some shade because the sun is shining too much. I just thought this is like a really cool idea, and I've seen it in other houses, concept houses and so on, and I thought this is pretty cool. Maybe we can do this in The Sims 4 as well. So yeah, that's why they're there, and it's pretty easy to do them. So you just put a wall up, put your shelves on there, and then just delete the wall. If you have the move objects sheet on, the shelves won't get deleted, only the wall. So I really thought this is a pretty cool idea, and I will definitely use this one in future builds, because I really think this looks pretty cool. And yeah, I've seen that in real life as well, and on beach homes and so on. I really like this one, and I thought it would be like a new cooler way to have some more privacy and some more shade for your Sims, so they can like put their little sunbathing stool where they want to, and then lie in the sun or lie in the shade or shadow. So this would be really nice, I thought. And also, maybe you have noticed that in the kitchen I used some wall lamps, and I used a couple of different ones because there are some industrial looking ones in the game. So there are like some that look like a pot like some pots from the ceiling, and yeah, I mixed them up and did like a little mobile, do you call it like that? This thing that you put over your children's nursery bed. I had one, sometimes they make noises, so I thought it looks a little bit like this, and it looks very experimental but still cool somehow. So I thought the people who would live like in a micro home would definitely experiment with lighting and accents, but needed accents that are also usable in a kind of way. So I thought this would be perfect. So they have like these different lamps hanging from the ceiling, but it's also like a part of the decoration as well. I really thought that this was like a cool idea, so I put them there, and it gives like a more cozy vibe to this very white and clean kitchen. I really thought this is pretty nice, since the living room is so close by, or the living room area. And yeah, I hope you like this one. Please tell me in the comments, do you think it looks stupid with these lights from the ceiling, with these different lamps hanging from the ceiling? Or do you think it looks pretty nice? I think for this modern houses it looks pretty nice. I would definitely do something like this. Although it's pretty bright, you can change the colors, of course, in The Sims 4. And yeah, you can like change the colors or the intensity. So I would definitely maybe change the intensity there, since the kitchen gets a little bit too bright, I would say. But I also put some lights behind the TV, and this was like the idea that you can change the color behind of the backlights of the TV, because there are some TVs that change the color depending on what kind of movie you are watching. So I thought, oh, this is pretty cool. So in my game I changed it to red in the bedroom area, because, you know, sexy time. and red light. It's pretty, yeah, awesome. And to blue in the living room, and it looks really good. I hope you maybe like this idea and do this as well in your game. Just write your experience in the comment section below as always. And yeah, that's basically it. It's your 6x6 micro home, the luxurious version, and I like it pretty much, and I hope you do too. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any ideas, suggestions or comments about this build, write them down below in the comment section please. I will try to read them all and answer them all like always. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye!